Ladies and gentlemen, we will be discussing something very special today that you may not even have considered before. It may even sound impossible. Today, this first module will stretch you and your imagination outside of your comfort zone quite a bit and cause you to think from a different perspective. This is, of course, if you are open to and willing to receive a fresh perspective. So we will discuss becoming a farmer of miracles, to actually cultivate your miracles from scratch. We're going to touch on awareness and reinvention. You see, one must experience extreme darkness to truly appreciate pure light. Look, we all have a past. We have all done stupid things we regret. That does not mean we are not worth it. It doesn't mean that we are not amazing human beings who are here on this planet for a reason. Look, these lessons learned cause us to fail forward. We all have our humanity, and there's nothing wrong with that. Our humanity is what makes us a genius in our own right. You are as unique as a diamond, and there are no diamonds in the entire world that are identical. Look, we have all lived through heavy rainstorms, and we need to in order to experience double rainbows and blissful sunny days. We are all here today from all walks of life. You have the opportunity for a mind shift paradigm regardless of any of your beliefs right now. We all want to experience love, happiness, success, peace, relationships, family, and so much more. Your mind is your greatest asset, and that's what we're going to focus on today. You can literally reprogram your brain to get it to do what you want it to do. We experience millions of thoughts a day, most subconsciously. We all at times also take life for granted. So we forget that our lungs never stop, that our heart never stops, sleeping or awake. Our body is a living miracle. We will lightly touch today on well-being, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Because when you learn to leverage time, you will learn to create it. And that in itself is a miracle. Because with more time, we have the ability to live the life that we want, not the life that we have to live. You consider what life would be like to live without limits, to believe in the impossible. What if it was actually possible for you to create a miracle? Even if I can just help cause you 1% more joy, or have you all have 1% more motivation, I've done magic. I've created miracles. I am here to teach you to leverage whatever faith you have, if nothing else, in yourself, to create miracles. So please pay close attention. You must first realize and be conscious of your own thoughts, goals, dreams, fears, worries, and anything else that's either building the life that you're committed to creating, and it's also recognizing and having the awareness when you are getting in your own way. You see, when your resistance is winning, when your excuses become truth, when in reality they are nothing but monuments of nothingness. You see, we all have to cultivate our miracles for them to be created. Just like the farmers who burn their blueberry fields in the off seasons in Maine and then water fresh land for the new berries to be created, the farmers take the awareness they have and they do something with it. They take all of their actions dictated purely off of their awareness. You see, awareness generated by a plethora of variables, but the bottom line is, look, these farmers have both awareness and action. One without the other is like a song with no melody. Hear me and write this down. Consistency is creation. Consistency is creation. That is how we create miracles, my friends. Reinvention, or simply at times just surrendering and letting go, is our metaphoric prescribed burning of our fears, our lies, our past history of pain that we've been through or holding on to. Look, my soul brothers and sisters, we get to choose to suffer or let go. That's why we need to get outside of our comfort zones in order to experience pure possibility, and that is where miracles live, outside of our comfort zones. With this fresh perspective, we then get to choose to think differently. And when we get to choose to think differently, we then get to speak differently. And when your words shift, your life will change. Hear me. When your words shift, your life will change. The bottom line is, we simply do not have to choose from feelings. We can choose from creating miracles instead, because you are worth it. Taking massive action is an essential ingredient in the creation of a miracle. We absolutely have to match action with awareness. What are your top 10 talents and skills that you can leverage in your action plan? What 3 actions will you take this week to create a miracle? What would life be like if you actually believed that you were divinely protected all the time? That you had a bigger purpose, a life worth living, a life full of mistakes and less regrets. You see, Deepak Chopra says that we all have a genius specific only to you and to I, to live your personal and professional life with a relentless pursuit of growth. To not try to achieve self-actualization under Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but rather choose to live self-actualized. 1/10 of a second is what it takes to spark a miracle into creation. Apple was once a 1/10 of a second thought. Do you know, I read an article published by the Huffington Post recently that the odds of being born a human being are 1 in 400 trillion. 1 in 400 trillion with a T. We are walking, breathing miracles, my friends. You see, you have to believe in yourself and know that you are worth it. But if you are committed, you will find a way. You need to be a priority in your life, and you need to invest in you because you are worth it. So whether it's taking advantage of an opportunity or launching a new business, there is never a right time. A few years back, I used to weigh 385 pounds. I was full of excuses. Today, after running my first half marathon, I'm down to a healthier 230 pounds. You know, a wise man once said that excuses build bridges to nowhere. You have to let go in order to truly and fully receive and create miracles in your life. You are absolutely worthy of peace in your life.